no sia bompe no wada kubiemu za otodo ebien ena yede ebrono memo bibiara adwo mo bibiara akwaba zeba enwembre no sia ebusia kase akan kase yebo wo big family radio kasa efrido embre no asode ensama wodro yensa ka na yaboaboa no yeze bosumode enwembre no sia ebusia kase yebo wo big family radio yede fien main studio wo doblo gono upper class school junction ho na kase boy ofi ereba wo akwanimu za odimu akotun ebi ani Oman pain away in the only on man Ghana enyim on orca say no chema oya operation recover all loot na day oya da onye bibio ye hwa wodibo hwa amafo wo omanimo Damara so ena embreshebe dwemini edema Madina abatum peshedo ono so akasa afa Supreme Court woni gina ye wosi FN LGBTQ and won sansam ne mu Abato komisine ayen sam chofu nhiem na nemu nsam no mede bosum wo kase boy eyimu Damara so ena oye yewra asamoa boaten akasa ose Ghana economy no mo ya den no ana ma MPP fu di ncho wo reporter wa ka yohanu abuwari Damara so ena ko ensamfu from nso dia wo de kokobọ akwa ma Ghana fo wo no proud fo de Bronya Brusa, Ada waton a coat a 10 cities no, what the men about 5 cities and I know what to be. Nina no, way to Ghana for one, yet in Chimu ebro, and some no eben make you and a yabon bedo, Maza Bossum day. And you burn no sia, Ebusia Case, I can't cast a ball, what big family radio Casa Efrido. Okay, Kenya what's a manka and there and you bury Zin a mejido aranyan. Yata Kobana Dodona from Ejata Koko school time was occupying Afe Jibre na menfa nsamno nenchemu menfa emo Oman pain away in the only Ghana enyim infishia anani yewra Yohani Dramani Mahama ono na Ghana yekoto aba woto santini wokoto aba etman de omebedi oman Ghana yeneni mfishia baye anani ode yenenim no na nesha ya hodwa odre bana membunum no ebi operation recover all loot oye medi bi odre ba nensem no chade oba boy she amanfu bi ma katasehye dwumidie kankan proye ena afeso adamudie kodo ewone mpehye doana de won asonye awodomu onu nti na watu demi abedukui na demi abedukui se yobi na se ewa abanemu na katasehye tuma kodo ewadwuma mu wada na onu gina ye pa na so twon won wode bomo na yero Yohani Domani Mahama no kas no chem dem demi operation recover all loot aye 20 kan oral no oyada odeba be de medwen nem wan bede obohunhu obi omanpanyin Mahama kat na ochem dai amanfo boy ka dai odebohunhu obi odebeteti amanfo well enam we senkiti gbana na na monete police ni bilba ingwan o sen wele nkiti gban na ekezi gbani bi na te police impol ba ibugwan onam gbani ekozi ntini ebia mpa na police ni no onya wo na olba anado nya mpa na oba abechu o kache bi fofo nanso onam wonsam gbani ehye sumaza area ni ntini etida police be na ilugwan da management no oba abaye enti anam wo no se wa abanimu ne nyime pefe dem katase hye dwumidie kankan ne proye na adamudi biara ankodo wason ye woda ono ne de enya da the me operation recover all loot ndi enkan wo bi enti enya da odeba ebohunhua obia
oral operation recover all the loot. I announced the preparatory committee and I think people are misunderstanding it. We're receiving a lot of information on things that are going wrong or things, corruption scandals and all that. Some send me texts on my phone, some call me, others pass through other people. We want a focal point where all that evidence is directed and so that they can assemble that evidence, and once we come into office, Oral is not going to be investigating people. is going to gather the evidence and pass on that evidence to the government institutions that are supposed to do that kind of work. And so we just want that if people have any information that they think is useful in the fight against corruption, pass it on to this team. That's what the team is about. And they are all doing that service pro bono. They are not expecting any payment. There's no expenditure or budget associated with the task that they are carrying out. And so that's the explanation for it. Yeah. And so I don't think that people should think that it's a witch hunting committee. We have no brooms to fly at night. So I can assure people that it's not meant to witch hunt, people.
Abusia na ya tuwaka siya bo no do. Oncheri biara ena wadabo tu gwade oman Ghana embreshe bedwomifie wadimbre biriba mbrado oboku etia oye LGBTQ+, mature lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer. Nature de member no oboku etia de monkrofo wonka ye sabiu trumu anade behin kafani yanku behin ene besia son kafani yanku besia oye mbrebi anka wazerba e wo man Ghana ha na embreshe bedwomfo ahwe waji de member na atum wakade wadbakọ na omanpehin wetu madnen sa shase no so agbahwe member na ba yedwuma wo man Ghana ha na de mensem no ena onamado ema oye Yevra Richard Sky ono oye nsem choni osanso ye mbrenim ni na otem de the LGBTQ another human sexual rights and family values bill no was about ayada obetiti nkofu binyimo sende ya wenimpa bi mo wa wanyakopon na nhyehyem no obo binum the man wote enti ehun nya da wada member no ba the man amanfo fa hozi na woteti ado ma asem kada no court wokopa mu Supreme Court say abrante once American bia no hwenyim so afa VP no ho wo gbo nsem no digui wo gbo nsem no gu ya pe na oye Embreshe bedwemeni edema Madina abatompeshedo Yewra oye Francis Xavier Sosu wakasa achem de fita na mame wo ne ba wiase afida kurpe na we hu the Supreme Court we sigina ye bia oye gina papa wetuma abodame LGBTQ and sansemi Yewra Richard de la Sky odekada ho no wa agbo egunu nenwa age papa no hu de oye gina ye papa bia oye Supreme Court no we si.
First time in recent times, make us say, on my idea, na as I say, bomb abaso. In particular, we are not in them say very contentious, and many we say that Parliament be transmitting money. They come president, now president, I take a decision, say, or then in Sabe Chassis, and now Fanny San Chassis, now say Fanny San Chassis, and soon I want to be Fanny San Chassis, and that president me who but now a step nen drew honum and sana yenua bema Richard Sky this case in the court with all due respect to Richard Sky any lawyer said in and Mecca said that was near a premature ejaculation and I said it was completely premature say one modi case no court emra na emra nyan danimra because Supreme Court so about laws no and say a judicial review powers. The act must happen based on which now they can express the constitutionality or otherwise of the law. The law has not been passed. How do you invite the Supreme Court to determine the constitutionality of a Juma Parliament? It's clearly it was a miscalculated attempt, and there was no way the Supreme Court could have upheld this case than to throw it out. The Supreme Court is the highest court of the land. We must have confidence in the Supreme Court to say they will do the right thing. But Sekobani said consistently, they say the Supreme Court in your man, Supreme Court more. Now it means that we are endangering our democracy. But the mechanism the new hope and also the new confidence the Abasa Supreme Court crowd will say omudi nyoma betutu yi nya yehwe anim ni say with this case dismiss case the bill can now go to president say president won nyina so ntia was he one sign here on the ntia was he one sign no one fan to krata so no from parliament the yehwe ni ebetimi aye based on the nyina so no
Abusia ya konsan fofremo And they abatu komisai Mami Jane adukwa mensa oye nsamtwafo nhyiemu ono anaka se efa ne mpesua beye nkono a imprempen wone abowoto wo manga na mbehya bedwemu fiezi no eho aba nsam no ende no oye nsamtwafo nhyiemu no aka se ewase na Mami Jane adukwa mensa kasa na ochem de ekopo edum ewo abatu mpesua do beye nkono ya mebobodini a oye nsawom adreju ahafo ano southwest ahafo ano north Obuasi east Okaikwe central Ablekuma north Tema central Techiman south and afe drame kwa benyam the membia ne ina no one number watu no and one shinshonde yeka wasimi and prempe osinsemim why the be phobia luto osinsemim them na wa ban waye and in prependi Mami Jane adukwa mesa wa baba kasa afa hom.
These include in Sawam Aduaje, where parties, of course, on election day besieged the collation centers and brought the collation there to a halt. As I mentioned, the commission tried to complete the collation process on Friday, the 13th of December. However, when it got to 143, the collation for 143 polling stations, there was an agreement that they should put it on hold until the following day. Sadly, that following day was not to be, and the collation was called off because we were informed by the police service that supporters of the parties were planning to besiege the police depot and to cause disruptions at the center, and we were advised to put it on hold. And so that collation is incomplete and we cannot declare an outcome. I must note that in the Ahafuano Southwest and in the Ahafuano North, as the collation on election day was also disrupted and no winners were declared. Those processes were incomplete, and until they are complete, the commission will not be in the position to declare a winner. In Obuasi East, the collation center was attacked by party supporters, and the returning officer was threatened with an axe. His hands were lifted up, and he was asked to declare a winner when that was not what was reflected on the results collation form. Again, that process was not lawful and the commission would not uphold it. In the Okaikwe Central, I did mention that 110 polling stations results were used to declare a winner instead of 141. The commission would not uphold that process. In the Ablekuma North constituency, 219 polling station results were used to declare a winner instead of 281 polling station results. The commission would not uphold that declaration. In Tema Central, the DO again was threatened and he was forced to declare results using 146 polling stations instead of 148. The commission would not uphold that declaration. In Bono East, the officer was physically assaulted. In Bono East, in Techiman South, in the Bono East region, the officer, the returning officer and other staff were physically assaulted and forced to redeclare the results at gunpoint. The commission, it's important to note that the collation process had not been completed. There also the commission would not uphold those processes. In Dami-Kwabenya, there's some contention with 3 polling station results, and the commission is carrying out its own investigation with the 3 polling station results. I believe 367 of those results have been duly declared as legitimate. There are 3 results that are outstanding, and the commission is carrying out its own investigations to allow it, to enable it take a decision.
Abusia na onechi no ena ma me Jane adokwa mensam osanso kase na odo to omampehin na ado danko kufado ena mampehin weyin oye yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama wonenye medem osawana pa ejuma na warrior no won wie ento zo obesre if one dem Wabashe ma bangwa samono etum ejina ye pa womi on bangwa samomo wana abatu komisan na edwuma odoye no ontumi ye no onfani nyina be na wie yi osanso frɛ oye security election security task force for them we na won kan wombom na wanya kor na won hwɛ won to ban enfama wan na won bangwa no mu nsaminya den anye da meda edwuma no woye no wontum we send won nkwa no oda esenma oda frɛ kasi ekroma de mempanyinfo yi.
We therefore use this occasion to humbly call on the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, as well as our President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to intervene in this matter so as to ensure that the Commission is provided with the necessary security and protection to carry out its functions. We also call on the National Election Security Task Force to come together to put in place arrangements to ensure that our staff and our processes are protected and secured in a way that will ensure that the true outcomes of our processes reflect the will of the people as expressed on the pin sheets. We conclude by reiterating that as a commission, our mandate is not to make anybody a president or a member of parliament. Our mandate, as mentioned earlier, is simply to conduct credible, transparent, and fair processes that uphold the choice of voters. The elections on the 7th of December 2024 is a testament of that assertion. We'd like to finally call on the citizens of Ghana to support us in our bid to carry out our mandate. May God bless all of you, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong.
Well, and some from no oya swa for shene ahinsi enone oya insor and there's some do some do Maitre Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs Owura Stephen Asamoah Boateng and waka say na nansa more kan united them NPP amayoku wo afi apime bien and eduenu anan abayetu ni mu no intwa wodi anade nkukuni hwase a wo hwase e wo abatum no ni na ejina de Ghana economy mu na ni ma yedene pa say onyim pa de economy ni ma yeden as na economy ma yeden na why tight chede wa chida me baby no e na okas na ochem dem say wa ben mu na sade bi wona say eye no nkoye ya intum nkan o de ka wanu paado de ka wanu tum because in pada di yoli onko ye enso anam da wa benenti mo mebeka e na ochem de ni na kawunti e na Ghana fo woto aba edite NPP aban no e mo wentum wendi nkunyim enti economic hardship no e no ka ho na ma NPP amayokunu wendi nkunyim
the COVID no high make us as a member ya na bi nfi se hold kon the argument akujina we say baby e kranisa na ebi nko bi ma mom tuka kofa na mama yesu bi ahye no fie nti o mampani na dan kwa kan se mi o se bo ho ba na wu na wu am de mitumi ya wo hweo mi nya gopon mabo na mom economy de se kra ye bitumi de aba se wa admit se bitumi asai o se kra o se o ga se e be se so o ni de bi se but o se kra bitumi de aba and it's a natural genuine expression and I'm saying but who are bemwa sometimes we want to mean the kasa say you I say hey catch them so go fie but say wa dia to say between you know and e ka ho ntiampa you say nema indeed me amenya kuma no in minister mpo communication peniba ko na ko me campaign jama I say up to March April na ye ni wo economy no so go na dey man you know amafo su
ebi no frɛ me kyerɛ mu ne sɛ no korɛ wokae sɛ economy no kɔ fam if I hyia yɛ nua koraa ne yɛde abɛtwɛ wokae ne ɛyɛ ne sɛ yɛkɔ hyia baabi na obi bɔ wakora ɛbɛdwane anamboa nti ɛnyɛma hae ɛnyɛ yɛnko no to wiase bebree most governments US UK almost supervises the COVID time bebree kofi nti it was like the tide was against us. So the break it. So it was very historic. Now, all your historic, you saw said maybe the normal thing. Maybe maybe I don't know, but I think we could have tightened some few ends. The question is, was it too late? Did we start too late? Or I am such a way say amount for this maybe
Yemfa yenwantre and samfo frumo na oncheri biara na oye secondary school sahodwa wo man Ghana ha wo fa wonu buku na won pendi wo kwa oye center sahodwa kwatena ase and wo kwatro oye West African Senior High School Certificate Examination wasi wo kwatro we wa atwe we o na teacher fi wo mark book wo mark exam papers question answer si oh pen is wo mark no wom wo mark session B yewi we do session A wo mark e was wo mark aba sama scanner na ba mark session A no wa age gwom ana wa age won kan ni e was hwe yen kon kan ni e aba scan de kan ni e abanzi en ka abanzi en ka yeniska bi sha bani baby a odo yi ska de manyan e di sa bana for the miska na bana bana ya mark ene wo chim de abanzi won Ghana cedis no million no opepepe no oha ne edun wotwe echipa onkono opepepe no edun oha edun wotwe echipa onkono 118.9 million Ghana cedis onis kapudo abanzi won ena yewra oye John Kapi ono etede oye penipa owo oye head of public affairs edima waye kofo ena ogas no chem dem enwon so wode enwon na wire service no we say scan any year was one cup what the mongraph no cup oye Ghana cedis no million no eduenenum 25 million Ghana cedis on e call what one pa enti the miska no o chema nkwafo no sese we ntwe the miska na enya da enwon so wo be machine ye amon enya da wo be machine ye amon enti o ya de sadam what that to abani payinfu enim
yes afishapa say at the woman say you collaboration so the navy ama examiners no so ama theory ne practicals navy na afia objective test no no yeah the scanners and market scanners so break it down ni nyina say nti yentumi entwa so enye adwuma no na sika bia nka wasa ban maye no na yebisa se nkotumi de kayansa kana ya ma technicians so abebe na o ma scanner so adwuma ni ato adwuma so
enti yeye ne yebisa da awura John Kapie enti kwafo na he na wode mo wona obeje papa se eja ta basam na leken yenti ebi
binding and in total outstanding balance 118.9 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And a car binding, but Cetia no yensia dinkophobica, technicians Ejumano, Omoyadium Gabe 25 million. Now, almost a Scadian Tia, Nadia, Babi, Ejumabia, Amayabu. Chedama, Yawakama, kasa by Miss Canyon to Ejumano so.
Enti onenye na chede se first kana mo na won chede bi no se asam kro bi wo wa order makama man se ne yati yenti enu
so mo job 25 million because I said kana che
okay
kana and after so mo pese ye mo ma yehwe se o mo wi adwuma yi a ye betua wonka okay and after so say wie o mo be ye sorry omba be adwuma no kra na se omuwi a ye fra bibi bandwidth internet ye pese ye upload results in online so that be obi obetia bia one post ko kra na se what no scratch card obetimi a check now say nkɔfɔ dodoɔ na wɔn results yɛbɛyɛ ho adwuma na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtua in dollars na yɛtumi nya saa bandwidth na nsa na yɛupload results nti right now mentumi nkasa bi a wɔn de 10 million by ɛbɛyɛ at least 25 na deɛ ɛyɛ ka dan a wɔsɛ yɛtua ɛna afei so ɔmo wie a sika yɛbɛtua wɔn ka na afei yɛn nso yɛapɛ bandwidth na deɛ meka nso ɛyi mfidie no bi wɔ hɔ a ɛno nso ɛnya servicing yɛnyɛ sika bebree ne tumi deɛ ayɛ sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a nsɔhwɛ no a ɛbɛba ɛyi next year no yɛtumi ayɛ no nyinaa ho adwuma sɛneɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛrelease results by the 19th a ɛyɛ nnɛ na yɛ ho akam kakra a yɛ mfidie no bi ɛnyɛ adwuma nti ɛbɛyɛ a nka ɔma sika no bi nka yɛ nsa ne ntumi adwuma no ntɛm unfortunately bɛsɛ nnɛ yɛnya mmerɛbia mfe minister no hɔ nti ɛnya deɛ yɛbɛtumi atoa so abibia sɛ ɔkasa anaasɛ ɔfrɛ nso yɛbɛgye sika bi a fine na yɛn nso yɛbɛgye na yɛtumi deɛ ayɛ adwuma sɛnea ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ no
enti ɔno nyɛ na kɛnde yɛde ɛna nka result wobɔ release na nka ɔyɛ part when reasoning that we reasoning that nka ebohu amanfa wase F9 wode egu onkwa mu chain ɔnyɛ agol abusia motoado na yɛkɔ ensanfo from dam Samanfo baka ya abehusam bi si ewo East Legon ono eye oben osofo pompa yewura oye amuako salifo ne ba benyin kura acha dem ochu card sabe adwen wan na aka de baby na ka no twi pa o de kari ko shikari pim emeje to mbaba wo ebie ne dem wo fam hwe no kwa na nsam no kopo mu ewo asem de bia wo kodo asem always and na abofo wen yemfisian also or fishe drinsia 16 years and a quarter is 16 years no one muchu kano wa Ghana mbrem no obi nye 18 years a ontum nchu ka wa ha gide when 18 years fishe no dun watwe ansa we chu ka nanso yewura salifa anwako one no kani wo hwe mo mbe we di fishe drinsia nwa na wose abofenyi fishe drinsia wo kokuchu kare bi e modu ko hwima embofama ebien wo fam hwe no nkwa yayo e ma asam no rupa mu na chedo process kopo mu e wo asem di bia and the quarter shedem oye abrente ya odika ko bom e manim pa ebien wa fam ahwe no kwen onko de fiase bosom pol esia na sofi mu fia oba we suanya sam na ono mo no na wechem dem na mam na papa so wadu ko edubon wona what won che Ghana cedis no empim edwawotwe o empim nwotwe 80,000 Ghana cedis ono eye pola kanu kobom no ubu ne to no oni sika wutua wasanso etua sika bi aka ho a ne ina no wose won hwe na wontua na abawa abrante no okodam fihia bosom pol esia mbaba wo ye wo film wo ma menom ene samtwafo ekasai
parents now also they have depression or medication only driving license for 16 years money can let's say for easy let's say when I was said this one born it is a when I said this one
and nothing a court no action on so am fine say omuntia say omam play omuru ase
papa na emu so aka da so driver without license and let me do speak around or driving unregistered vehicles or driving without license. What on one of my what's the apple and one teaching?
Yeah, sure, sir.
I saw for me, no way I suffer. I suffer for Oba so so papa so for papa yes that's here so you're guilty that's only yeah this is so so guilty that's one kasana who needs him and now who need a life what's on guilty so all the 8 charges on guilty including driving without license so on guilty what to be that yes papa and say I mean charge
Abusia eti ono yenkwa wie kase bono ewo bronya brimu na oyo O'Reilly Zenab a champon on your principal the regulatory officer ewo Food and Drug Authority wade kokwa akwa magana fu nyina dem wama wenwan dawo ewo bronya brimu na okase na ochem dem Food and Drug Authority de wo hodo bua ahwe amazement papa ituma akodo ewo oman Ghana ha enendru papa akodo wo man Ghana ha bronya bre ya shin ebi kokrom onye tin tomatoes say what on be 5 cedis what on be 10 cedis 10 cedis di okokroma next washin don go me e ba 5 cedis kobrane na we 100 cedis no so ni nyina no do ko na kuhwe wuye mu ho enti wode afoto akwa magana for them abre wo mi se akoto ade a na sa no boyefo a eyesusu to men kwato edufade ne kwato edufade da wan kasa no na erha wo ho
nyina yi ni no Food and Drug Authority eya by cleaning in so ya fari the cosmetics any medical devices ya syringes and condoms ya seminar ya digari ya de paper any ma ni padiano ya de wo nyina de do no an FDA ehweso no na de mo ni say e don san we ya gonya aba ana say ihemu ahodo bebre ekoso no na me oto ade no na de ni say enwe na so say ewo say onya ni sika nyina afini nyina entino ayana ni paboni for efa otikwa ho bebre aida sade no expire no any kwa insenipa ediro na odi paper date no osiendi ebi o kwa no a obehwe container no se ni sisi no kwa no a ewuhu ayekese chance ya ewo awo ebi o kwa na FDA register ni kwa na oya de no onye mo ni bia enti ofiti ya kana dia beka so enam say yes na ebe yise be yi eye diani e what say di no because e do san we no a ni kwa no bibia na ordinisika eto enti no ya bema consumers na aya hweyi say yama yako ewu hiaye na ye kwa kuto bibia ye hwe no etefen ade no ekwa ya faso a yakora no etefen so yesha wo se enkwani FDA atia to ana ni pa no so ne tokoto na odi ade no oye na odi ba de si kwa ho se yento na mse e go sa ta ro ka body be ka festive season into bia edge na ni to to ade a onhwe
enti bi wo ta don show onzo mafofofo no wato expirate pa no check no wato obi no chem dem kan food de wa be e to bi a show Englishman na to kan food bi wa nchensi mu di enu wa achi na re interita ezu hwemi nechi na ento
na sisa no de edaboko e wo se yehu se ebra ye di wisi no e ko yemu no na ye di ye boebo ni ya hawa ni intino ye do fret bia e public place na infantry pia ye ko nkomo aduane no a ye wonyo de dura na e bo ba e pa be fa so a ye be ye sa aduane no konkono a ye di egu mo no e mo no ye line ni mo se ye be ya e ga protect aduane no ye timi ka se edi wan ye ansana e be se e kwa be fa so a ye be si anu ye se se ye be ya tight a enfama enfra bonte enwure na aba be se no aba ade no e mo no na na ewo inside na ewo aduane no ho ban no ewo atochema munya atochema enkwana ewo ade no yesi bedi afi ba kono na eso ate inu mi no intimi inu yesi test and I'm saying the safety and the quality no a compromise binti no ye ka se e ma ye fa ye sanka
na obi no na hwe bronya be ye bomi amafo beju onyo pa ni oye putu survey as a crew abaye obi nso de ono no shishe odibesitenim wa chako no mujim no we pu abapa ruhu ha ebi nso cigarette obono pa osni na no nye odo hokase pa ena odebra woni padua no ento pa ya jai menom da me enyo manzama no anya do bobo okra de
aba so ye shisha omo se enya di ebe yo bibia na shisha no de edaboko e wo se yehu se ebra ye di wisi no e ko yemu no na ye di ye brebo ni ya hawa ni intino ye be fret bia enya public place nyina no e kan be e di da ko nyina bia e wa te smoke wo no mo a ni na ye hwe se ye be mu se no smoking signs to not ever hold. Na me na e ha bi plan to say mo so me dey be smoke you. Me wo mi na o kan de on mo. Ya be kan say enka wo mu bia ka ukra wo obaso. Ntene o ku na egu so no. E ya na egu ni smart bed on hwe ba ko. E ko don hwe ba ko no a. Ono take ba ko e tene wo 100. Enti e hwe saa adie we tinya ACD ni pa ni nya. So no mi anam. Na se o no ba ko na no ato no a. Ni so wo me no. Ono na ba ko no no, said you know about your child. But MMC are from the NBA come once a million. The open cell baby now one of say our part, baby, I would be I want to okay, I show that now woman why it's open so no more. The baby, the cockoshe. Name of public smoking there. Oh yeah, it's Yabra. By accident. So wow, what part now restaurants now. One just man NBA man NBA bahon so otmini would this is a man effect. They are all hoping to ensure public health and safety.
Hey, yeah, the commander on security man be. Oh, send the West no Birunum. Our attention, Nimpan Mokura, I would know Kumuno, or 100 states. Hey, yeah, the commander is going by 1,000. Abusia, I had a Mako America Sebonesi. As a then come a big family multimedia institute, BFM store, trustees, network group, and so may producers, so make you dumb and a day, what also